So what is going on, y'all? It's Real to Dev. Gonna give you guys a quick demonstration on how to upload or transfer your files from your headsets to your computer, in case you ever need to do that, or if you're transferring data from an old headset to a new one. This is a good way of doing it if you got some things like mods or anything specific, like install maybe some images or something that didn't transfer over easily. The good thing about using these things is they actually do a really good job of data transfer between the cloud and a lot of your saved information that gets uploaded there. So Meta actually handles that pretty well. A lot of the other things actually, as far as apps and a lot of the other synced photos and other things actually get uploaded pretty well, so you don't have to worry about those when transferring headsets. But I recently just had to transfer a lot of stuff from my old headset that I'm getting ready to sell and transfer. I'm getting ready to sell and give out to someone else. And I traded up and I'm upgrading to this MetaQuest Pro. So for me, I had to figure out how to do this real quick. And it's actually a lot easier than I expected it to be. It's pretty much a plug and play. You can almost treat these things like flash drives, essentially. And the process is a little bit more easier and streamlined on a Windows computer as opposed to this Mac, where on Mac, you're gonna have to download the Android file transfer application. So I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of what this looked like. So I had to grab. So I quickly just searched how to do the data transfer and how to get that up to a computer in the first place. And it brought me to this article. This article on Stealth Optional actually gave a pretty good rundown of what ways you can do to transfer the headset data to a Mac instead of using a Windows computer. And there's other applications you can use for it that it explains through here as well, as far as like actually playing games from your Mac, streaming them in VR on your headset, and a couple of other useful things like, I believe it's called the AirLink Oculus feature. I actually haven't messed around with that myself yet, but I might have to do a look into that and give my perspective and dive in on that experience. But getting the Android file transfer for your data transfer needs is a simple thing to do. You can just hit this link. It'll take you to this page over here. And from here, you can go ahead and just download the Android file transfer. This just doesn't, you wouldn't need to do this step at all if you're on Windows. It would just natively act like a flash drive, and you can open it up and drag and drop the files as needed. But since I've already got this downloaded, I'll go ahead and open Android file transfer. And it's gonna have you connect to an Android device. Once you do that, the Android device will be the headset, of course. You just want to have the USB-C port plugged into your computer and have it plugged into the headset. So, looking a lot like that. And if you see that it's still saying that no device has been found, what you want to do is quickly put the headset on. You're going to need to accept this prompt on the headset in order for the data to be allowed to transfer to your computer. So now that you see the allow connected device to access files, you want to go ahead and hit the blue allow button. Once you click that, you're set to go. You can take this back off. So real quick, and now as you can see, we have everything that's within my Quest 2, all the data, all the files, and other things that I have downloaded to it as such. And you can drag and drop these over on a Mac to your Finder on your Windows. It'd be your File Explorer. And that's pretty much that. You would essentially do the same thing if you're transferring to a new device. Just connect that new device to it after you have it on your computer, and then you can go ahead and plug in the mods, photos, videos, movies, whatever you might have had saved that didn't get automatically synced over to your new headset. So this is a good solution for that, and it's actually a pretty quick process, even quicker if you're on Windows. But that's all I got for today's video. Would greatly appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, and I will come back with some more information on some new things. Thank you for taking the time to sit down and rock with me as we figure this out. But that is all for today. Y'all have a good rest of the evening.